It's a little bit wonky. Whatever. Let me just pop on some lip gloss and then we'll get chatting. So this is going to be a Italy haul. My lip gloss is Fenty's Fenty Heat Glow. Fenty Glow Heat. The original Fenty Glow shade, but in the heat formula. I've kind of been wearing this a bit recently. Anyway, it's going to be a haul for everything I got in Italy, minus Brandy Melville things, because Brandy Melville will get its own haul. I have so much stuff that I bought over our whole time in Europe, all through Europe trip in Brandy Melville. So I'm not going to do any Brandy Melville stuff in this haul. Let me just move this chair over. I'm trying to like film on this chair in front of my dolls. Let me turn the lights on as well. I feel like it's a little dark in here today. It's supposed to be a really hot day in Sydney. I live in Sydney, as you probably already know. It's supposed to be a really hot day in Sydney today, but it's cloudy. It's supposed to be, I think, 39 and cloudy degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I have no idea. Is that a bit more even? Yeah, that looks a bit more even. Let me scooch this over. I'm trying to make it less wonky. But my phone case is like a giant Hello Kitty, so it's like a little bit wonky regardless. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So I spent, in this trip that we recently went to Europe, majority of our time in Italy. We had lots of fun. The places that we went to were, it is basic, but it's our first time in Italy, so we wanted to, you know, see the sights. We went to Milan, we went to Florence, Rome, we went to the Vatican, we went to Naples, and we also went to the Amalfi Coast, where we went to Amalfi, Positano, Sorrento, and Capri. We also went to Ravello as well. It was very beautiful there. And I think that's everything that we went to see. So after that, we went to Venice as well. So those are all the different spots we went to in Italy. It was, yeah, a really, really lovely trip, and I have so much stuff to show you guys in today's haul. So stick around. I'm not gonna get straight into it. This is probably not in a particular order. I'm just gonna grab from the right of me because that's where this huge pile is. First of all, I'm gonna show you guys from Venice. We went to Gondolina. Gondolina Shoes is a handmade shoe store. They're an authentic Venetian shoemaker, and they are made the classic Venetian way. This style I saw online, and I was like, is this gonna focus? Yeah, so I got the Mary Jane two lace, and I got the Adala pink. And here is what they look like. They are absolutely gorgeous. I've only worn them once so far because my boyfriend recently graduated from his master's degree, and so at his like graduation ceremony, these were actually the shoes I wore to like go cheer him on. So they've only been worn once, but the bottom is made from a recycled tire, or was originally made from a recycled tire. The sides of these are so beautiful. The classic color, in my opinion, would definitely be like a red velvet in this color, like the Gondolina logo. It's like this red color. And so the classic color for this shoe, in my opinion, would be a velvet in that shade. But these were like hand embroidered. I just thought it was too gorgeous to pass up on this style. So that's why I got these ones. But my friend Bella, who we met up with in Venice, she's actually living in Italy at the moment. Congrats to Bella. You guys probably know her from previous vlogs and like cheer videos and stuff. But anyway, Bella's now living in Italy, and we got matching shoes. She got the classic looking ones that were like the red velvet. But I don't know, I was in a girly mood, and there's something really dainty about these. So yeah, there's like little bits of, I don't know, tree in them from when we were at the graduation. But yeah, they're really, really gorgeous. And I expect to get a lot of wear out of them because they're very, very comfortable. Also, I love how the straps are like this because they're actually snap on and you can swap them. So you can wear them like, you know, classic like that. Or you could do mismatch. So top over the bottom, bottom over the top. And these little buckles here are adjustable, so you can like adjust the side buckles, but you can crisscross them. You could crisscross them the other way. You could do mismatching. It's really, really cute. So yeah, love these shoes already, and I cannot wait to wear them more. They're so comfy and they're so girly and cute. Yeah, love my new shoes. Also in Venice, let me show you all the things we got in Venice actually. Also in Venice, I got these earrings. Murano glass is from Murano, which is, I believe, an island in Venice that we went to. And so I bought these earrings on Murano, where Murano glass is from. And these are so pretty. This is the details of the place that we got them from. I don't know if it's going to focus. Yeah. And so I wanted to get some pink ones because I'm kind of a pink girly. And I also was stoked to get these ones because they say on the back of them, made in Italy. I'm not sure if it's going to focus again. They say made in Italy on the top, and then they say Murano glass on the bottom, which I love that. You just forever will know that these are Italian Murano glass. But these are really cool because they are from the like slice. We actually went to the Murano Glass Museum while we were there, and they showed how they make this kind of glass with all these flowers in it. But this is really, really pretty. Pink pear. They have a light blue flower in the middle of them, which I wasn't 100% on at the time, but now that I have them back in Australia, I don't mind. There's a little blue flower in there as well because it's not too like contrasting. But yeah, they're just really, really pretty pastel little flowers in there. It's totally not going to focus, but they're just little, yeah, there we go. Like little flowers. They're really cute. Oh, wow, let's focus. Let me try and get the other side. Yeah, now you can see. This is made in Italy, Murano glass. So yeah, that's these earrings. How long have I been collecting these bits? I think that our time in Italy was maybe about 2 weeks-ish. I'm just guessing. I can't remember totally off the top of my head, but we would have been there for about 2 weeks. And I feel like I bought the most stuff in our Europe trip while we were in Italy because we were in Italy for the longest, of course. However, I feel like I did a lot of shopping in Paris and England as well because those are like shopping destinations to me. I didn't think of Italy as much of a shopping destination, but because we were in Italy for longer, I ended up buying more things because we just had more time and like I get different things at different spots. So that's from Murano. And then also from Murano, I got one cup because they have all the glass blowing there and it was really, really cool. We actually went to see a glass blowing workshop in action and it was really, really fun. But yes, I just got one cup and it's like this. This is what the little sticker on it says. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but it's just a blown glass cup. I wanted to get a small pink one with little rainbows through it, and I love this one because it's little, it's not too much to carry back, and it's just this cute little Murano glass cup. Love it. All my things from Venice kind of match. They're all like cute little pink things. That was not intentional. Let me get into some, oh my gosh, this is also from Venice. These are the magnets I got in Venice, and they're the like little Venetian masks. So I got a pink regular mask, and I also got a pink cat mask. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize all the stuff I was buying is pink. Not everything I bought is pink. I like to get that out there, but I guess Venice was very pink for me. Cute. Next, I want to show you guys some jewelry bits. So this one is from Subdued. Subdued is like a really lovely European clothing store. I really like the style in there. It's really gorgeous. It was a little bit on the pricey side, I'm not gonna lie, but really nice stuff. And I got this necklace from Subdued. It is just a pair of gold angel wings. I kind of would have loved this in silver, but gold's pretty too. They're just some angel wings. And yeah, let me pop these on actually. This is from the Subdued in Rome that's closer to the Vatican, if that's helpful for anyone. But also we went a while ago at this point. We've been back. Oh, wait. This little zip ties through the jump ring. I'm going to have to use scissors to cut this open. But anyway, yeah, I just thought that was a really cute necklace. I love little angel wings. So yeah, that is a necklace I got from Subdued. That was the only thing I got from Subdued. Here is some other jewelry bits that I got. Oh my gosh, these are so exciting. Shout out to Brandy Melville. I just have one thing from Brandy to show you in this video, I guess. It's this like Italian style bracelet. I wanted to get one while we were there, but I don't really feel like I need to get like a collected whole Italian bracelet. They can be quite pricey and like it takes a while to accumulate all the charms, but I liked the little aesthetic of it. And so I just got the Brandy stretchy Italian style charm bracelet. And I think it's really cute. It's like, it satisfies the thing for me, and it's stainless steel, so it's gonna last quite a long time. And then over here I have from Capri. I did go to Capri Bell and I got the cutest charm bracelet. I'm absolutely stoked with this. So it's gold and it has a boat from the Blue Grotto, which we did go into, and it's the Blue Grotto's boat says Capri, and I love that it's blue. They're all primary colors. I have a bell that says Capri on it because we were in Capri and I dinged all the different sizes of bells and I chose this bell because it made the best sound. And every time I hear it, I feel very lucky to have gone to Capri, and it was so beautiful. This lemon is for the Amalfi area because obviously lemons are very iconic to that area. And then the horn is iconic to Naples. And so it's just like a lucky charm bracelet, really. And I do feel very lucky. Oops. I do feel very lucky to have gone to all those places. So honestly, I don't really feel like I just feel lucky to have been. So yeah, the lady at Capri Bell was really, really lovely. I actually went there at the beginning of the day. I feel like a lot of people go there at the end of the day before they leave, but we went there in the beginning just because we were waiting for some boats to turn up. And yeah, the store was very empty. There was barely anyone in there. She spent a lot of time helping me choose the perfect charms, and I'm very satisfied with the charms that I chose. You know, a red, a yellow, a blue, and a little bell. It's just like absolutely perfect. So I'm absolutely stoked with this. And she also put some extra jump rings in the pouch for me if I ever wanted to extend it back, because she fitted it to my wrist for me. But then she also like put the extra jump rings in the bag in case I ever want to change the size of it. Here's some other jewelry bits. Oh, I guess this is Brandy Melville as well. This is a flop. I wanted to get a seashell necklace because they had this shell as a necklace. I thought that'd be really cute and beachy. And then I opened it and I realized I'd bought the bracelet. So this is a seashell bracelet, which it's not bad. It's just like not what I meant to get. I felt like a goose. But anyway, I got a seashell bracelet from Brandy. And then I also have, this is a bit random. This is from Florence, and it is the birth of Venus as a little golden pin. Cute, hey? Anyway, that's that. Okay, I'm gonna grab some random things to show you guys. So, this is some body wash. We used it on our trip. There's still quite a bit left in there. This is from Aquilina. You might recognize this brand because this is the brand that comes up with Pink Sugar. Pink Sugar is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I totally forgot when we were in Italy that Pink Sugar is an Italian, it's like an Italian fragrance. Aquilina is an Italian brand. And so we were in just like a random store in Naples, and I came across this because Aquilina used to ages and ages ago have this fragrance called Choco Lovers, and it no longer exists. They stopped making it, and to buy it online it's very, very expensive. So I've always wanted to smell the chocolate scent from Aquilina, and then we found this. It's chocolate, dark chocolate bath and shower gel, and it smells like chocolate. I love the bottle, how it's like a little drink, but oh, it smells amazing. It's just literally chocolate shower gel. It's divine. I'm obsessed with it. And I love when my boyfriend uses it as well, because I love when he smells like chocolate. Everyone smell like chocolate in my life, please. It's so yummy. Next, this is a cute little keyring with a mermaid on it. And I like that she's got lemons covering her boobies. And she is at the very iconic landmarks of Capri. And I bought this after we went to Capri, actually, when we were in Sorrento. This was actually across the road where we were, not across the road, across the alley from where we had dinner that day. I saw this hanging, and I, after dinner, went and bought this keyring, as well as these lollies, which are like my favorite thing ever. And I'm so sad I only have this bag left, but I'm obsessed with these lollies from Amalfi. These are the lemon, like caramel al limon. They're like lemon bonbons, but they're like better and the best. And I'm so sad we don't have more. Only 200 grams here. I could power through this in a day. These are so yummy. I'm obsessed with these. If anyone knows where I can find these in Australia, or like an Italian stock lister in Australia, these are so good. They're really, really yummy. You know, bought those after dinner in Sorrento that time. Let me show you my magnets I got in the Amalfi Coast, because I got 4. I got one for everywhere we went to except for Ravello, because Ravello, they didn't really have any magnets that tickled my fancy. I guess this is just a little packet. Oh my gosh, this is so cute, actually. This is from Capri, and that's the island. It says Capri. Oh my gosh, I did some crazy shopping on Capri. I'll show you later. It's so luxurious there. So this one's from Positano, which is where we stayed, almost. We stayed at Nocelle, which is just up from Positano. And then our first trip after Positano was to Amalfi. And then we went to Capri. And then we went to Sorrento. And I wanted to get all these tiles because tiles are very iconic to the area. But I also wanted to get like lemon themes. Capri, I made sure to get some of the iconic landmarks in. Yeah, they all kind of remind me of each of these areas. And Amalfi is like a larger magnet than the rest of the magnets. If you can tell, they're all the same size, but the Amalfi one's bigger because it's all on the Amalfi coast. That's my logic why I bought the magnets in the way that I did. Yeah, so those are all the different magnets that I got from the Amalfi coast. I also got some postcards. Let me grab those for you. Oh, I'll grab this as well. So these are the postcards I got at the Amalfi coast. This one is of a mermaid. This one is of a cat at the Amalfi coast. Oh, love that. I loved all the cats along the Amalfi coast. That was fun. And then it's just a lady at the lookout. Gorgeous. So those are some postcards I got. These are some bits that I got. This is so random, actually. I was looking for these bits from a pharmacy because I know that, like, Italian pharmacies have some, like, cool bits. I didn't buy that much at the Italian pharmacy. Obviously, I only got this and some things I'll show you later because we just come from Paris as well, and I bought so much at the French pharmacy, which, honestly, I prefer French pharmacy. It's just, like, absolute peak to me. But still, these things are at the Italian pharmacy, and they're, like, uniquely Italian, or Italian products, I guess. So I still wanted to get some bits. Anyway, I couldn't find these things anywhere in Milan. And then we went to, far out, I'm forgetting where we went. It was beautiful. Lake Como. Oh my gosh, Lake Como was amazing. I forgot to tell you guys about that. So we went to Lake Como and I got some tretinoin. The box is all busted from being squashed in my suitcase. And I also got this aloe vera gel from the brand Essie. Apparently this is really, really good. So, yeah, got these things. And then also, let me pull out some more things to show you guys. Oops. Sorry, it's my lip gloss falling over. Okay, I'm just scooching over like some of the stuff because there's just like piles of stuff next to me. Next, I want to show you guys, we went to Franco's in Positano and I kept the coaster and the little thing that the receipt comes in. Well, my boyfriend helped me. He's so cute. He helped me because I might scrapbook it or I might just like put it in a folder and have it as a memento. But he was so cute to help me like take the, he picked up the postcard. He picked up the little postcard, what's this called? Coaster for me. Thanks, Dean. This is from when we went to Florence, and it's really gorgeous. It says Italy on the back, and it's the birth of Venus. I actually saw someone on TikTok buy this from Florence when they went, and I was like, oh, that's gorgeous. I want a little mini birth of Venus statue as well. So I bought one when we were in Florence. This is from Lake Como, one of the little towns along Lake Como. I can't remember all the little towns that we went to because we kind of did like 2 or 3, I want to say. There's like a ferry that you can just hop on and off. But this is some white truffle olive oil dressing. Sounds so gorgeous. And I like how it's in this like mini little tin as well. They also had glass, but I felt like to carry it, the glass weighed more, and this is like the tin is lighter than glass, and so I could get more oil back to Australia for how much it weighs. So yeah, we went for the little mini tin, and I think it's cute. It's like a mini olive oil tin, but it's actually white truffle oil. It's gorgeous. I smelt it in the store and it was amazing. We couldn't even film in the store because it was like a little small business and they don't want to be filmed. And it was just like amazing going around the store and smelling all the scents, and it was just like, oh, so divine. I can remember it so strongly at the moment. I hope I never lose my memory of that. I have 2 Vogue Italia. So because we were in Italy for kind of a while, I have September and October's Vogue from there. So yeah, there's 2 Vogues. This one I bought in Rome, and then this one I bought in the airport as we left from Venice. So I haven't even gotten into this one yet, but exciting. Also from Rome, actually. Here we go. And from the Venice airport, let me pull that over as well. So this is from Rome. This is from the Trevi Fountain, or it's of the Trevi Fountain. It's just a magnet of the whole thing, which was a lovely memory and also a bad memory. I don't know. We got robbed in Rome, but I'm not going to go into that in this video. But we didn't get robbed at the Trevi Fountain, so I love the Trevi Fountain. It was probably my favorite of the landmarks we visited. These are from the pharmacy in Venice. I just picked up 2 extra beer fins. I bought one in France and I loved it so much. So I bought 2 extra ones. I think I might give one to my mum as a gift. I hope she enjoys it. And then I'll keep one for myself. And then, because I bought a big one in France, so then I'll have like a backup smaller one and she can have a regular sized one because I don't know, she might not love it, but if she doesn't, she can give it back to me because I love BFN. This is a travel exclusive Kylie lip kit. I have not bought a Kylie lip kit in years and years and years because something about her like new pink style just doesn't resonate with me the way that the King Kylie aesthetic used to. The King Kylie era was like, I was buying so many lip kits. I was a King Kylie stan. I was always on her website. I was always buying the new collections. But then with the rebrand, it didn't really like resonate with me as well. Something about it no longer gave me that like King Kylie feeling. I don't know. Recently, she came out with that 10th anniversary collection, but it sold out so quickly. I actually didn't get my hands on it, which I was kind of disappointed about, but kind of not as well because like, it's fine. I have so many lip kits. I really did want to get my hand on the Dead of the Night, that black lip kit, but I couldn't justify doing a whole order not to get everything that I wanted. I'd rather order once and pay for the post and get everything. So I didn't end up ordering the new Kylie Cosmetics 10th anniversary collection. So I actually haven't tried her new lip kit formula, but I did get this, which is her new lip kit formula. And I say new, it's her like current lip kit formula since she rebranded, because I have a bunch of the old ones, but this is like new to me. So this is the travel exclusive shade, and this is called Until Further Notice. It's just a matte lip kit, but it's the travel exclusive. So it has like this airport, like, you know, the signs at the airport. And yeah, I just thought it was cute, and like I haven't tried a Kylie lip kit in ages, and it was kind of cute that it was travel exclusive because this was the last stop along our travels. I mean, we went to Malaysia afterwards, but that was like a cheeky layover, so that doesn't count. That was our last like planned stop. So thanks, Venice, for helping me find a Kylie lip kit. What else do I want to show you guys? Let me pull this over. So this is stuff we got at the Vatican. The Vatican City was absolutely beautiful. That was one of my, yeah, I really enjoyed it. One of my favorite memories along the trip. One of my worst memories along the trip was the Vatican Museum. Not that bad, but like I would not do that again. That was so hectic. It was just like there were so many people, and there was no aircon. It was so hot in there. It was so overwhelming because I was trying to appreciate the artwork that was in front of us. Like there are literally priceless works of art in there. And you know, when in Rome, you're like literally there, and my phone's running out of space, and I'm trying to take a photo of everything because I'm like, oh my goodness, we're really here now. Like, oh my gosh. But then there's a million people, and they're all walking and walking to get to the Sistine Chapel at the end. It was really hectic. Anyway, I got a rosary from the Vatican Museum, and this is a rose petal pressed rosary, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm not going to open up, but you can see through the little box. And then this is from the actual Vatican Church. So this is a little rosary as well. I actually need to fix this with a pair of pliers because it's come apart at one point. But that's okay, I could just put it back together. These were not expensive, obviously. It's just like a very basic rosary. I didn't get like a fancy rosary or anything. Is this going to connect up? Yeah, this is why I need to, the jump ring has just opened because it is kind of like open where the bead attaches. I'm not sure if that's going to make sense. Anyway, I can fix that with a pair of pliers very easily. I'm just going to open the jump ring and reconnect it. But it's just a very classic, simple rosary just with wooden beads. Yeah, and so I also think it's cute that it's like very neat in the little pouch. And that's the church. And then what else? When we were at the Basilica, I also got one more thing I want to show you. Oh yes, and then this is some holy water, and it says here, so it's got oh, I can't read it properly, but it says Saint Pietro, Saint Giannavi. I can't pronounce all of these names because it's all like very Italian in my opinion, but I can't, yeah, I'm not gonna butcher it, but it's holy water from the church, and it was honestly a wild experience in that church. There were so many people, but it wasn't to the point that I felt like claustrophobic or overcrowded. Like the church was huge, so it was really easy to enjoy the beautiful, like, oh wow, it was just incredible. It was yeah, really cool experience. That was like a highlight for me. And then also it was the 2025 Jubilee. And so I got some Jubilee things. This is just a little container. It was €3. There is nothing inside. This does not have holy water or anything. It had air in it from the Vatican. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here, but I just thought it was cute. And then I also got a little sticker and this like card that has a little pendant in, I guess. And I also got my friend matching ones as well. And this is like the little door on the back that opens only once every 25 years. So we were there for the Jubilee, which was really fortunate because it was cool to see all the Jubilee processions happening and stuff. But also we were there on a day that it wasn't very, very busy. I think that the Pope either spoke the day after we were there or the week after. It looked really, really busy. I was glad, not that I didn't want to see the Pope, like it'd be cool to see the Pope, but it wasn't too busy is what I'm saying when we were there because the Pope wasn't speaking. And so it was like, I feel like that also contributed to me having a really positive experience. Anyway, last thing from the Vatican is, of course, we got the calendar of all the different, what does it say on the back? Anyway, we got the Vatican calendar for 2026. That's my calendar for next year. Anyway, next, what do I want to show you guys next? I guess we'll go into some cosmetics. I got a couple of bits because obviously there are some Italian brands that we don't have in Sydney. And so I got some bits. Yeah, let me show you. Firstly, I want to show you, I was really excited. This is the one that I planned. We went to Kiko Milano in Milan. There's lots of Kikos and they're all around, and there's Kikos in other countries as well, but I waited it out till we were in Kiko Milano. I got 2 lip glosses, which I'm really excited about. I also got another one as a gift to my sister, and I also personalized it for her. However, I will not show you guys that because that's already put aside as a gift for her, but I don't mind saying it in the video because she doesn't watch my videos, so shout out to you, Thurs. Anyway, so you can get it customized. Is it going to focus? I really want to be able to show you guys. So this one says Emily, and this says Emilia, which is the Italian version of Emily. I wanted to get one that was just basic with my name on it, and then one that was like Italy. This one is the shade 20. This is just a shade that I thought would suit my preferences. Where's that lip gloss that I had earlier? Oh, wait, I put it under the phone. Anyway, this is a very similar shade to the one I'm wearing right now, like a very me kind of shade. Your Lips But Better, kind of like My Lips But Better, MLB B kind of shade, and it has a little bit of shimmer through it. So this is 0 to 0, so 020. And also on the other side, they have engraved the Duomo. If you can see that, it says Milan, it has the Duomo. If you go to other countries, sorry, my like fingers are so dry right now. My hands are absolutely busted. I've been working a lot this week. So in 6 days, this is my 8th shift that I'm going to, I'm a nurse if you don't already know. I'm going to my 8th shift today in a row. And so my hands are looking absolutely terrible because I have been like, I don't know, I feel like my fingers get really worn when I'm like popping the pills out of the packets, or when I'm, I don't know, just like doing things. I feel like it really wears out my hands using all the hand sanitizer. I wash my hands after everything, obviously. And so I feel like at the beginning of my week, my hands look okay. And by the end of the week, my hands look really bad. Anyway, back to the plot. Both of these have the little Duomo, and they both say Milan on one side. But every country, it seemed, through Europe had Kiko Milanos in them. Like, it's not just an Italian exclusive brand. It's just like, we don't have it in Australia at all. So it was really exciting to me because like Kiko's just like literally, it doesn't have stores here. It's not sold in our like, I don't know, Mecca, Sephora, drugstore. And so I was excited to see the Kiko's everywhere. But then also it seemed as though in other countries, you could also get engravings with other countries of them as well. Like you could get, I don't know, I'm just making it up, like a Big Ben for London or something. I didn't go to any of the other countries as Kiko's just because Kiko Milano is like from Milan. And so I wanted to get like the Milan engraving. So I only wanted to get these 2 glosses anyway. I was tossing up maybe getting like a transparency kind of one, but I just felt satisfied with these 2. They're not the cheapest either. They're not expensive, but they're not like drugstore. Anyway, this one is the most popular best-selling shade from them, which is the shade number 17. And so I thought I'll get the one that says Emily on the shade that Emily would choose, but like everyone chooses the shade number 17. And so I chose that to be like the one with Emilia on it because I felt like that was more like Italian. I don't know if that makes sense, but it made sense to me. These don't have a smell that I found irritable as well, because sometimes I like don't like the sense of different like lip products, but these smell fine to me. The other lip product that I got when we were in Italy is also from Aquilina, which as I mentioned earlier is this same brand that does body care stuff. They have a bunch of like toiletry, like self-care products, as well as the fragrances. They had a bunch of like pink sugar variants there, like hair mist and stuff, but I didn't end up getting any of it because I already have pink sugar, and we can get some pink sugar products in Australia, so I thought better not go too wild on it. But they had a lip oil. They had a bunch of different flavors, but I got the chocolate fondant flavored lip oil. Ah, divine. Let me give it a sniff. And it does smell like chocolate. It's a good shade as well. Like that's a nice neutral shade for my like shade preferences. I don't really like something that's like bright pink as much, which is why this was like a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I got it anyway because it's like their popular color. I'm sure it's really, really flattering if it'll be their most popular color for a reason, you know what I mean? But this is more like, you know, a bit more of a brownie, mauvey, warm toned usually. I don't know, this is my category. Next, there was this brand everywhere that I'd never heard of before, but was seeing it everywhere, and it was called Wycon. Wycon. So Wycon Cosmetics had these stores set up everywhere, and I was kind of curious about them. I'd never seen or heard of them before. And they had stores everywhere, and so I bought this while we were in Sorrento, just randomly waiting for like a taxi. Anyway, so it's just a single shadow. It's in the shade 07, and it's from their Visionary eyeshadow range. Is this gonna focus? And yeah, the reason I bought this is because I have a weakness for like MAC blue brown pigment, and this is like one of those kind of duochrome shades where it's like a blue brown with like reflex through it. It looks very purple on this light in this camera, but in real life it's like it's very much like blue brown. Like it's got that purpley, bluey, greeny, browny kind of reflect. And this is just my favorite kind of single shadow shade. I just love this kind of shade. So every time I see a single shadow and it's like this colorway, I'm like, that's my favorite color, and I seem to get it. Although I don't think I'll be digging into this one for a while, even though the formula felt really nice. I was swatching it in store. It was really gorgeous. I just like the embossing as well. It's really pretty, so I probably won't dig into it for a bit. But yeah, that was from Wycon Cosmetics. That one was from Sorrento, but they had a heap of stores, like literally everywhere. Wycon's most popular best-selling product was apparently their lip products, but I can be a bit fussy with scents and stuff and textures, and so I didn't want to spend the time. We were kind of in a bit of a rush because the store was closing as well in a bit, so I didn't want to keep the store people there, so I was just like, you know what, I don't have the time to like figure out what the best shade and the best like formula of this particular, I think it was their liquid lipsticks, it's their best-selling product, but yeah, I didn't want to spend the time. I just gotta choose something quick, and so I thought, you know, blue brown pigment never does me wrong. I love a good blue brown pigment. Next, this is something I got from the airport in Venice. I was wanting to get one of these for most of the trip through Italy. I wanted to get a fragrance that kind of reminded me of Italy, and I wanted to get a fragrance that was a little bit like citrusy. I was thinking of getting the Maison Margiela replica fragrance in that new lemony scent that they have that's like Amalfi Coast themed. But there's something about a lemon scent. There were so many lemon scents also in the Amalfi Coast where people were just selling like lemon fragrances. And I really love the smell of lemons. But to wear as a fragrance, after I'd like tried out my skin and stuff, I felt like it's just a little dishwashing detergent-y. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I love the smell of lemons. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a lemon loving lady. But the thing is, it was a little too lemony. And same with the fragrances in the Amalfi Coast. They were so authentic because they were literally made in the Amalfi Coast area from the lemons from the area. But they were just a bit too dishwashing detergent-y. And I didn't want to get something that was like a watered down lemon or like lemon with a variant. And so I thought, okay, I think I'm going to have to pass up on getting like a full lemon fragrance or that one from Maison Margiela that I was kind of thinking about getting. And I ended up getting this in the end, which I'm stoked about. This is the Eau de Parfum of the Dolce & Gabbana Devotion, and I got this mini size, which I'm stoked about because I had smelled this a while ago. I feel like is Lana Del Rey on the ad for this? Or maybe it just gives me Lana Del Rey. Isn't that so Lana Del Rey? The full-size fragrance bottle for this is just like a square with this kind of emblem in the middle. And it's very, very gorgeous. And I'd been thinking about getting it for a while. But then I saw they'd come out with this mini size. It's so cute. It's literally 20 mils. And it is a heart. I'm done. This is so gorgeous. And so, yeah, I really like how this smells. I'd smelled it before and thought it was really lovely and kind of had been considering getting it for a while. And so it's perfect that I got it in Italy, and it's a mini size in the shape of a heart. It's candied citrus, orange blossom, vanilla. And I mean, candied citrus, orange blossom is also delicious. We had just like so many citrusy drinks and foods while we were in Amalfi, so it really did suit the vibe. And vanilla as well, that sweet creaminess really does come through on this. So it's still got that gourmand kind of scent. I'm a really gourmand kind of girl, as you can tell by my fragrance preferences. So this definitely was fruity without being too fruity, because I don't really like more of like a fruit scent, but without being too citrusy that it became like a cleaning product scent. Not that there's anything wrong with the Maison Margiela scent, maybe it's just the way it wears on my skin, but this gourmand scent was like the perfect fragrance that I was looking for. It's a perfect citrus scent. So yeah, thank you Dolce & Gabbana. I think this is just like the receipt from Dolce & Gabbana. Yeah, it is. So yeah, that was from actually the airport in Venice. And I really like the like design of the Devotion like packaging and like theming. It's like the heart. It's really, really beautiful. It's so detailed. The Dolce & Gabbana cosmetics are a little bit out of my price range. They're just like, for one eyeshadow palette's kind of a lot, but I love how they all have this like motif of the like golden heart. I think it's really, really beautiful. Anyway, we're kind of getting to the pricier part of the video. I mentioned earlier, I did do some damage in Capri. Let me go get it. I did a little bit of designer shopping. Oh my gosh. Yes, I did. I'll be right back. So we went to the designer shops in Capri, and I mean, I don't usually try my luck, but I did try my luck at Louis Vuitton. You can tell by the bag. I was successful. It's kind of funny, while we were in Europe, the things that I couldn't get in Japan that I was sad about missing out in Japan were these Hakama pants from Muji, which I end up finding in London, and I love them so much. I've been wearing them non-stop. They're just like the cutest little pants. And then the Louis Vuitton thing that I couldn't get when we were in Japan at the beginning of the year, I did end up finding in Capri. Don't tell my mum, because she hasn't been told. She told me not to get it, and I was like, yeah, you're right, Mum. And then one of my friends was like, get it! And I was like, okay, you're right. So I did end up buying, this is the front of the box, and I'll do a whole video dedicated to this item, but I did end up buying a scarf from Louis Vuitton. The box is warped from coming back in my luggage. I'll show you a little sneak peek somehow. I'm not going to fully open it because I'll make another video, but this is the Louis Vuitton Murakami, you can kind of see, Murakami scarf down there, in the cherry blossom print, in the brown, like the OG colorway. This was sold out everywhere, and they happened to get random stock of this in Capri, and I guess that it hadn't sold out because no one's really expecting for them to have like random stock from a collection that came out like one collection ago, in the middle of summer in Capri. It's just like also not what you're thinking about. Like if I was like, oh, I'd love to get something Murakami, you think Japan, you think, you know, Korea, Seoul, China, you think of the Asian countries. Well, I personally do when I think of Murakami. And I just didn't expect to find it in Capri, but I did. So I did get a little something cheeky. I actually have no regrets. This is really gorgeous. I can't wait to wear it, style it, hang it on my wall forever. It's just a beautiful piece, and it's also going to be artwork later on as well. Anyway, next up, this is another store where I bought a lot of things that really probably added up, but I have no regrets. Let me just stack all these items up, and yeah, there's so many items. I'm stacking them. So I went to the very famous and viral CB Positano. And I was stoked to have gone to both stores because I didn't realize they have a second store that's kind of on that strip where Franco's is. I thought they only had the main store in the main street, but if you keep going up around, they have another store as well. So the first store, I bought 3 bags. The first one is this laptop bag. It's really, really gorgeous. I wanted to get something that was pink, I wanted to get something that was blue, and then something that was multicolored with like this red and yellow color, which I did end up finding all three of those things. The first thing I wanted to get is for my laptop. So this is a laptop bag. It says CB Positano on this side, and it has all the different variants. I got a patchwork blue, so I really liked this particular rose print, and like I wanted to get one where I liked all of the prints on it, and I like all the different fabrics they used on this one. On the inside, it's really gorgeous. I love this pattern. It makes me think of a cool porcelain bathroom while it's a hot summer outside. That's how I feel when I see it. Anyway, it has two compartments here, a main compartment, and then on the other side there is a large compartment as well. So I love how many compartments there are in here. I could probably throw my laptop and like my diary and a book in as well. It's just a very good, practical, large size. And so I'm excited to use that. And then they are tax-free as well, but that was the tag. And then next, this is the pink one I got. And this fits my iPad perfectly. My iPad's pink, so it's really cute. So this is the pink thing that I got. And I like the little green as well. It's very summery. Kind of reminds me of being in the Amalfi Coast. It's so gorgeous. And it says CB Positano on the front, of course. Inside there is the big pocket. And then on the other side, there is the two pockets, kind of similar to the laptop bag, but a bit smaller. And also it's very green on the inside. I love the colors. It's so pretty. I feel like this is a bit, here, I'll show you the tag as well. It's a bit like Vera Wang in that like, it's like these crazy prints, but not crazy prints. I don't know. It's like all these prints, right? But I think it's really nice. And then this one is the one that I got for my Dyson Airwrap. I just wanted to get something that I can put my Dyson Airwrap in so that I can travel with it, because I didn't really have a bag that suited it before, but this one really suits it. So I'll zip it up. This doesn't have any pockets inside. Oh, there's a tag I'll show you. How cute. I will always remember going ham in CB Positano. They had a heap of dresses, but they're one size fits all dresses, and I don't really prefer the way that they have elastic in them. It just doesn't really suit my preferences. I like when a dress like zips and like happens to fit perfectly, and I don't know, I'm not as much of a fan of the way that the elastic is there. I hope that makes sense. But they have really, really gorgeous and very flattering dresses, and they're one size fits all, so like there'll be something for you if you are interested in finding a dress there. But yeah, I wanted something with yellow and red on it, and I liked how the handle on this is pink. I think that's really practical, and it's good size for a Dyson Airwrap. Here's how I measured it. A Dyson Airwrap is as long as my forearm, so I was like holding my forearm up to things in the store, and this will fit my Dyson, so I'm excited to use this for that. And yeah, I liked how it has this like red print on it as well as some yellow, and I just thought that it was pretty mix of different colors. And then I was like missing CB Positano while we were going to the other places through the Amalfi Coast, and I was like, oh, I'd love to go back and buy some more. And my boyfriend was like, are you kidding me? We bought 3 bags. We bought all the things you wanted. And I was like, yeah, but I want to get more. I'd love to get like a bag for my Nintendo Switch and like a bag to carry all my attachments for my Dyson Airwrap as well. And I mean, we're here now. So I got 4 more bags. These are all the same size and they're all matching. I tried to get similar-ish prints, so they're like same, if that makes sense. So these two are like the same print, but just in different colors. This one's pink. Let me show you the inside, because again, this one is like more of like a, almost like toiletry style bag. On the inside, it has this towelette material, and there's 4 little, there's 2 pockets on that side and 2 little pockets on that side. Does that make sense? I hope so. And I love how it's like stripes. The stripes on the inside match the stripes on the like zipping area. And then they have these little hooks here, which I might hang a cheeky keyring because I'm into that. They do puff out, so they're like this when they're puffed out, but then in the store when they were like selling them, they're all just like stacked like this, and you're just like rifling through finding the best one. They have so many different ones, and they're always changing the stock, so it's like you're just getting one that happens to be destiny for you. And I do really feel like the ones that I got were like, I love them. They were the ones that were waiting for me in the store. I've been wanting to go to the store like for a year, honestly. As soon as I saw them on TikTok, I was like, that is beautiful. Anyway, so this is like a small little rose print everywhere. And then this one, or a floral print, this is the same thing, but in blue. So it's all blue with little green leaves. And then on the inside, it is white with the same stripes on the inside with 2 pockets on each side. So 1, 2 over there, and then 1, 2 over there. I hope that makes sense. And yeah, they have a little tag on the inside is all the same, and they all are the same size. So this one puffs out to be the same kind of size as the other one. These are really practical sizes in my opinion. Like, it's a really good toiletry bag size. But what I plan on doing with these is like one of them will fit my Nintendo Switch, and then I'll be able to like put the controllers in like the pockets, and then another one I'll be able to put my different Dyson Airwrap attachments in all the pockets. Anyway, and then these two are a larger floral print. These are not actually perfectly matching, but out of all of the colors in store, the one that matched this one, I didn't really like it as much. So this one did have a matching pink colorway, but the problem with the matching pink colorway of this is that instead of it being actually like pink like this one is, the base of it was actually green, and I was not going to get a green one. I really wanted a pink one, so I ended up getting the closest version of a pink rose pattern in a large print that I could to match. I don't know if I have anything in a pink with green. I don't really have an example, but anyway. Yeah, I was like spending ages in the store comparing all the different prints and patterns to make sure that I got one that I was really satisfied with. These two are the same texture though. I hope this makes sense. They're both this like, you can see it better on the blue because it's got the white. They're both this like kind of linen-y, woven-y texture. They're really, really beautiful, and they're both obviously the same style as the other ones as well. And I'll open it up to show you guys the inside. So this one is pink talette on the inside with the same stripes, same 4 pockets above. I'm really excited about these ones. And then this one is the inside of the blue bag. So it's the same as the other blue one, white on the inside with the blue stripes as well to match. I love that they all have the stripes. I feel like it's such a cute little like matching thing for all of them. Oh, they're so cute. I really treasure these. And these two, I don't want these ones to feel neglected. I'm really excited about these. And I was really especially excited about this because I was, I actually forgot in the store that I had seen online a red one and was hoping to get one with a splash of red, but not totally red. And this one really suits, like, I feel like it's very me, if that makes sense. Anyway, and the last thing that I want to show you guys, the couple of last things I want to show you guys are from Florence, and then I also have some Apple boots, but it's kind of not really Italian specific, but I'll show you guys anyway. So this is from Florence. The capital for leather, Italian leather. This is a bag that I bought there. And funny story, when I was robbed, this is the bag that was stolen from me, and I was devastated because I just bought it. I was robbed in Rome, and the bag was stolen off me, and then I bought the same bag to replace the bag, and this was one that I rebought in Rome. It just looks like this. I've kind of dinted the front at the moment, but I'm sure it'll puff out in a bit. But yeah, this is, it says Vera Pelle on the front. Sorry about that dint, it's because I had something resting on it before. And it has the little logo for, like, it's very like Florence. That's like the little like emblem of the area, I guess. I love that this, okay, the reason I got this bag as well is because I was like, oh, it has this little clasp on the side, so no one will reach into my bag and rob me. And then they took the whole bag. I won't even go into it. But yeah, I think it's really cute that they had this clasp on the side, and I've never seen a bag with this kind of clasp on the side except for in Florence. And I know girls on TikTok are all, I think a lot of girls like get this bag because afterwards I saw on TikTok lots of girls with this bag, but I don't mind being basic. I love this bag. I think it's really cute. It's a top handle, but it also comes with a strap as well if you want to wear it crossbody or over the shoulder. I haven't attached any key rings to this one yet because the one that was stolen had some key rings that I liked on it from Glossier London, and I don't know which key ring's going to go on this one now because those were my favorite key ring combos. Maybe I could put that one from the Amalfi Coast on it. I kind of want a little bit more of like a grown-up keyring. This is a bit like, not childish, but like it's too colorful. I kind of want like maybe silver or gold. Anyway, let me just pop that back on. But yes, these have adjustable straps on both the top handle and for the like over the shoulder kind of style strap. And then it has a strap on the bottom. Kind of has 2 straps across the bottom. Kind of keeps its shape like that. So there's these 2 straps that crisscross over the bottom, and I just really like the shape of the bag. It's a nice leather bag. It's going to go with my cowgirl boots, and I think it's really cute. Love it. And then the other thing that I got that is leather from Florence is on the back of this chair, so excuse me while I lift it off. It is the most gorgeous leather jacket I have ever worn in my life, definitely. It's kind of a pricier purchase, and I knew I was going to get a leather jacket, so I was kind of bracing myself for impact because this is, you know, it's up there, but it's just the best leather jacket I've ever had. It's so gorgeous. It's like the perfect leather jacket ever. The man in the store showed me that you can style the collar in all these different ways. So you can style it flat like this, like classic, or you can have it like zipped all the way up. Because it doesn't have like all these studs and details, it's very versatile to like wear in different ways. You could also wear it with like the top collar pop down and this like that. Like, I don't know, you can adjust the size of the lapels as well for like a different feel, or have it really open for more of like a blazer look. It's just a very versatile jacket, and it stays snatched in the sides. Like often when you wear a leather jacket, the sides come out, whereas this kind of scoops you in at the sides, and stays snatched even if it's not zipped up. But when it's zipped up, you're extra snatched. And it just has a zip on each side. The only detail in this jacket, like, it's literally so simple. It has like no details except it has the adjustable like panels there. It's very, very plain. It has one zip there, and then this is just for decoration. It's a zip in there as well, but I tucked it in because I don't really want more. I wanted it very simple, very classic, very plain. Yeah, I had a great experience at his store, and it's like the leather jacket of my dreams. Where did I get it? Florence in Italy. I was so lucky. It was so much fun. Anyway, yeah, that's the leather jacket that I got in Florence. And when I wear it with the bag, I feel like the coolest woman on earth. Okay, this is from an artist store in Florence as well. I haven't peeled the sticker up yet, and I'm going to do a careful job, but I'll just tell you about the other side of Florence. So when we were on the other side of Florence, which, by the way, we did go and eat at that viral sandwich place that everyone eats at on TikTok. We went there for like early dinner before like the dinner rush, and honestly the wait wasn't that long. It was kind of funny. There was an American family behind us, and they brought their kids, and they were in the line, and the kids were like, "Why are we lining up for a sandwich, Mum?" Like, the kids did not understand. Keep in mind, these kids are like 4. Like, obviously they're not going to understand why their parents are making them line up and wait in this 20 minutes line for a sandwich. But anyway, I found that the line 20 minutes was not too bad of a oh no, I just dripped it a little bit. I'm trying to like save this cat sticker, that's why I'm peeling it slowly. Yeah, I didn't mind the wait. It wasn't too long in my opinion, especially for the sandwich we ended up having, which was incredible. It was like the best sandwich I've had in my life, definitely. And I know that it's like popular and like everyone's going to eat there, but you know what? Some of the TikTok recommendations were really good. I was doing like TikTok research, and then my boyfriend would verify whether or not it was actually good by checking the Google reviews. And the Google reviews on this place were actually good, and so we ended up going. I just got one sticker. It's kind of crazy that they stuck a whole cat sticker on the bag when I only bought one sticker, but I just got this little two-way stick with a little devil and an angel on it. But that was just from an artist's store in Florence. On like the side where the lookout is, they had a bunch of like street sign themed stickers and like art and stuff. And then this is the things that I got because we got robbed. My portable charger was stolen in the bag, so I got a new portable charger. This one's a Mophie charger, and I actually don't like it as much as my old I think it was a Signal one that I had before. The reason I don't like this Mophie charger as much is because it makes a weird sound. Like, it kind of makes a hissing sound sometimes, and it scares me. So yes, that is my new charger that scares me from Mophie. I got that from the Apple store, but it does work. So you know what? Thanks, Mophie charger. And it works very quickly. My other charger was like getting kind of slow. I stuck a bunch of Brandy Melville stickers on it because of course I would. So these are just some Brandy Melville stickers from the trip. And then also I got, while we were at the Apple store, some Apple Pencil tips. I love my iPad, and my iPad's Apple Pencil I dropped, and then it's like kind of like the pencil tip is ceramic, and it's chipped a piece off the pencil tip. It's still usable, and I did buy some replacement tips on Amazon, but the Amazon tips that came to replace it I hate because they are plastic and they feel like rubbish when I'm writing. However, with the actual Apple Pencil tips, they're ceramic, and so these will feel nice when I'm writing, and I do a lot of writing and drawing and stuff with the Apple Pencil on the iPad. So glad to have gotten some real Apple Pencil tips that are not from Amazon. They're the actual ones that are actually really, really nice. I'm getting really warm in this jacket because, as I said earlier, it's a hot day in Sydney today. Anyway, that is everything that I got in Italy. Yes, I know it is so much stuff. I have no regrets. It was so much fun. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below if you've ever been to Italy before. I probably won't be going back to Italy for a while, not because it was a terrible time or anything, but because we spent so much time there, and there's a lot of places on this earth that I want to travel to. So where to next? I guess you'll have to stay tuned for my next vlog. This comes to the end of my Europe haul videos though. So this is the last one for my city specific haul series. I will be doing one more haul after this one, and it's going to be the huge clothing haul from Brandy Melville, and accessories as well. It's going to be the Brandy Melville haul, so stay tuned for that. the branding haul will come, and then that will be everything from Europe hauls to discuss. Oh, I can see one more thing from Italy that I want to show you guys. Give me a sec, I'll just bring it over. Well, 2 things really. 3 things really. Oh my gosh. The stuff never ends. I just saw these over there. A postcard from a store. Which you might be like, that says Saint Tropez on it. Yeah, but I saw that in Italy. This is some postcards that I got in Venice. I never bought postcards just as we were going because I'm very fussy with postcards. I want them to be like an art style that resonates with me. And finally, when we were in Venice, our last stop, I saw an art style that resonated. So I'm just going to flip through these as I chat. But yeah, I really like this kind of vintage. How would you even describe this art style? If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments down below. But it's like almost like travel poster-esque, but not kind of like the travel posters that I got for the French part of our trip. Yeah, my favorite place would probably have been Capri. That was really, really beautiful. Or Lake Como. Those were my favorites. Yeah. And then we're at Venice. Kind of in order of where we went. So yes, those were from a really cute little stationery place in Venice. They have really gorgeous stationery in Venice, but I only got the postcards. And then this was a keyring that came with my purchase for free at Kiko Milano. Maybe that will go on my bag. Anyway, that's all. I'm going to stop rambling now because I need to get changed and go to work. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me everywhere at EmilyTitch20. Mostly I post here, but I do post and spam away on my Instagram as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.